Hey Aries, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. And as always, each general reads will take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Small announcement, Aries. I'm opening for personal readings. So my email will be in the description box below. So if you're interested in a personal reading, just send me an email and I will follow up with the details. Heads up, my readings are normally an hour, or minimum an hour is what I allow. And they're in-person, virtual Zoom calls. Guys, excuse me, it's so early. So if you're interested, again, just email me. The email will be in the description box below. So we're getting into your energies, my Aries. This feels very specific. And I feel some of you who have been out there dating, because I feel like I've been picking up on a collective of singles, frustrated, but there's someone probably you guys have connected with that is returning in the sense of, and I feel genuine, but again, use your discernment here. So we're going to see what Spirit adds, but it's more of an apology. I think you were triggered. I think there's an understanding of what you've gone through. It feels like a miscommunication of some sort. But definitely apology is coming in. So you don't have to take this person back. It's just an energy that I feel that's coming through. So let's see what's going on here, Aries, for you. Obviously, we're in retrograde, so these things are common. But nowadays, people are so annoyed where exes always come up in reads, and it's because we're just in an era where people don't know how to let go of anyone, and we have to first, that's why my channel, I deal with so much healing, because we have to first heal ourselves in order to learn detachment. All right, these are a lot of cards, but let go of control issues. To me, this speaks of the triggering. And I feel like there goes soulmate. There's a soulmate here, and there's someone, a separation. There's a soulmate here, and they're just still pain from the past that is continuing to trigger you. Retreat. It's safe for you to love. Yeah. Someone feels the need to disconnect. I'm going to say it's you here, Aries, because there's just an energy of not feeling safe. And so the minute we feel something, to me, it's vulnerability, right? The fear is really vulnerability. If there's a soulmate here, then that means there is someone you like, right? Someone you actually enjoy their company, right? You deserve love and worth waiting for. So again, this is about your self-love. So there's everything to me here screams learning to have self-love, safeness, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So we're not going to be open if we're fearing and constant, fear of vulnerability. So it puts us in this controlling space to control our emotions, but also to control the dialogues, to control, how fast and slow things go, to control but I think you're gonna have to open your heart here, right? So Spirit is saying, use this time to understand what is it you're feeling. Why were you triggered? And it's time to open your heart, because you need to know what you deserve. Like this is a self-love. This is really an energy of self-love here. So let's see what we've got. Spirit, give me more on this energy for Aries. There goes that soulmate. This is definitely a connection here. That's why I feel like this energy is very specific. So we have 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this need for the understanding your self-worth. And I've been feeling this for some time for you, Aries, where you've kind of just needed to regain your physical control, in the sense of this is where you need to focus on. Once you feel you're stable, and maybe I do think Aries suffer more of, you know, if your material aspects of your life are not correct or right or where you want them to be, it does kind of put you in a position of feeling a little insecure or just vulnerable in, you know, being exposed. So here we go with the waiting game. So a lot of it is divine timing here. I think for me, Spirit wants you to know you are at your best, and your best is whatever efforts you've put into now. And if you don't feel at your best, then that requires more effort. And this is the period of harvest. So we are in the month of September, and you guys know I love Hermit energy. So there we go. Spiritual union and your rigid energy, Aries. Emperor energy. I think this is just a position you're in. Yeah, heartache and loss. This is the triggering. And to me, this is illuminating. The sun is illuminating a lot of what this trigger is. So a lot of this control issue that is happening. Why do I feel unsafe? I mean, I have a genuine person here. I actually like this person. But what is causing the issue? And there's underlying issues that need to be resolved. I've been pulling these spiritual journey oracle decks this past couple of weeks because I feel like the soul is definitely going through stuff. So yeah, symptoms. This is big with the retrogrades, guys. There are a lot of symptoms, and this could be a symptom of what's happening. So some of you may be in low energy. So emotional, physical, mental stimulus has caused a reaction. No, it's negative. It's positive or negative impacts. And this is it. This is a symptom, right? So if this has triggered, then there's a reason for the stimulus, right? There's a reason for the reaction. And Spirit wants you to note its positive or negative impact. So is this positive? Is this, you know, leading you to the relationship you want, allowing you to be open, allowing you to feel safe? Is it the person? Is it the emotion? We have healer. You are gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and actions. You may also explore healing work. A lot of you probably have to explore this healing work. So if triggering is still something I feel as you being in this channel, you're exploring healing, intensifying. A circumstance has come to the surface and must be addressed. This is something, I guess, this is a major trigger. Someone definitely has gotten really triggered. And this is a circumstance that Spirit is basically highlighting that if this doesn't get fixed, the potential soulmates they put in front of you are just not going to be seen. You're not going to see them. So major life changes ahead. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion, regardless of its shape. Consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. And this is definitely leading you change. A lot of closures are happening with these cosmos, guys. So everyone's starting new. You're not the only one. I feel like the sun is the healing light that's trying to illuminate what's been going on, and to really focus on you and how you feel about yourself, your own self-love, right? Get more on the spiritual. Wow. I mean, there's no hiding this. Aries, 6 of Cups and the Lovers and the Fool. So this person, this is someone very important to you, King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. If you guys haven't met this person, you will. But this is a union. This is your person. This is your person, Aries. So a lot of you are in this connection. To me, this is already a connection that's happened, the conflict. And you guys will reconnect. Keep your options open. Maybe the reason you're feeling so vulnerable, your heart space is so vulnerable, it's for the change, right? The Wheel of Fortune is bringing major life changes. That's when the real The wheel turns and change is constant and an opportunity for expansion. It's time for you to expand. And maybe this, sometimes we get comfortable with our own pain and don't know life beyond that pain. So Spirit is basically saying, regardless of its shape, regardless that it triggers you, right? Because we're getting information, consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. And that's how you evolve. And you guys know I am constantly preaching that here on this channel. So let's see this Emperor energy. There you go. Devil, the control. Very impulsive. Some of you get into this fiery energy. The trigger probably makes you a little mouthy. And of course, you're a fire sign. I mean, Emperor energy is you. So a lot of you have to kind of deal with this impulsivity of the trigger. Let's see the devil. Let me get more on this devil. Yeah, the moon. Your emotions run deep. The devil with the moon. These emotions just run deep, and it's really affecting your 10 of Cups, your happiness. And it's not that you don't want happiness. You clearly want happiness, but this is a self-love journey. You have to deal with the emotions. Yep, King of Cups shows up again. Dealing with the emotions again. There's an emotional mastery that needs to be worked on here. And I think King of Cups with this moon is that the devil, again, a lot of you like this person and it's making you extremely vulnerable. And then therefore, boom, the trigger happens because now you're in a space that you have to actually test your ability, your work, the healing you've done. And this is exactly how, you know, relationships are going to test that. We can scream and say, oh, I've done my work, I've done this. But then if relationships or new connections put us in this space, then the work is not done yet. Therefore, there's more to be done and more to be taken care of. So let's see this heartache and loss. And your feelings are valid. I'm not trying to invalidate emotions here, Aries, but we have to address them ourselves. No one is in charge of our emotions but ourselves. So give me more of this Three of Swords. The moon again. This runs deep. And Nine of Cups. So again with the sun. You know, this is work that needs to be done. Self-love. You know, really understanding what you want. Give me more of this Three of Swords. Wow, Ten of Swords. Yeah, the past has been really, really hard here. Four of Swords, and I think you just go into this woo me kind of energy. It is a little bit of a victim mindset. I'm gonna call it out, you know, but you have to know what you deserve. Self-love is necessary, and Spirit with the sun and the moon is trying to guys, you're not the only one. These retrogrades, September is a rough month, right? Spirit is saying things are intensifying, and the symptoms, pay attention to its positive and negative effects, and a circumstance has come to a surface. It must be addressed. So something has to be addressed here. You know, the moon, a lot of you, this Pisces full moon was intense. You guys are fire, so maybe the Pisces full moon is like, ooh, stinging, and it brings water, right? Pisces is water. So it's going to make you dive into Pisces energy. Is never easy to deal with. Also know Pisces is the last zodiac, the last sign in the zodiacs, which means it's mature. It's where we deal. It's like it makes you deal with it in a very, like it like hits that inner child, and it makes you grow up. It's going to make those waters grow up. So let's see the sun. Clearly, this is to show you, yep, the world, the elusive energy, the emotion, Seven of Cups. The sun is trying to illuminate, so like that we can close this chapter. The cycle needs to change. You've got Wheel of Fortune and the World here, and the Fool. So there are emotions that need to be dealt with for me with the Seven of Cups. We're going to clarify it. Give me more of the Seven of Cups. And you have to dream bigger. I'm getting this energy of just believe and dream bigger now. Let your emotions really be able to dream. Yeah, work on this person. 3 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. This is a stable connection, and you're being presented an opportunity here to work on a partnership that will work. You know, I'm going to clarify this world by the world. There you go, Aries, King of Wands, and there goes the Queen of Pentacles. So know that you're in a position to meet someone who is more in alignment with you. So again, this reading does feel very specific, but this triggering is because this person is actually a good person. So let's see what the, avoiding the truth. I think this is, Spirit is just pointing out what we've been avoiding, our emotions, and this is a need to point this out. I'm going to pull one more toxic trigger. Mindful, practice inner peace. This is like ground yourself, and no more avoiding. It's like find peace in the past already and deal with it. No more blinding yourself. No more ignoring the emotions. No more saying, oh, I'm okay, or thinking you're okay, but yet the minute something happens, your peace is disturbed, and you know, it's very easy to fall into this position of defense. All right, so what's the guidance for you, my Aries? Guidance, too much. All right, give me guidance. Thank you. Reflection, and this will be, so stand still and watch what you're doing and who you are becoming. Only when we see ourselves how we truly are is when we can change things. Exactly. No more avoidance. You're trying not to see. Some of us here are trying not to see. And again, I'm saying you, Aries, unless you're the loving person and your person, then you guys put what their shoe fits. No offense, please. Let's not be sensitive here. These readings are not always easy to give, but I give them with a lot of love. But this is obviously a time to see who we are. Only when we see ourselves how we truly are, right? No one can work on our emotions but ourselves. We need to be honest with that. All right, so and waters, someone who is nurturing, empathic, and sensitive. I feel the waters are making this energy uncomfortable. So the moon energy, the Pisces energy that I was just talking about, the waters are really are a symptom. I really feel it's intensifying the symptoms for healing, because the waters, your waters, need to be nurtured, and you need to be more attentive to it. Your emotions need your attention right now. So Aries, I love you. I'm gonna leave it right there. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency, but remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you until next message. Bye.